Hey guys, welcome back. This is ToadinWonderland with more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald version. In the last video, I actually forgot to mention something. One other Pokemon you can find on Route 116 happens to be Abra. And here's to hope that this works. I'm actually going to use a Premier Ball. Hopefully it'll stay in it. Yes! Oh my god. I encounter Abra, the first Pokemon I run into when I start this recording. It's the first Abra I find on the route, and I run right into it. A Pokemon that sleeps 18 hours a day. Observation revealed that it uses teleport to change its location once every hour. And I actually don't have a nickname for it, I do apologize. Well, I have one idea, but I'm gonna wait a bit. I thought about naming it Crystal, but, you know, from Star Fox series, since it was a female. But we're gonna hold off on that, and we're already encountering these Pokemon again. I'm actually trying to grind Silcoon here. This is the only battle I think I'm gonna show, and then we're gonna move on with the trainers that we left off at in the last video. At least I don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center to heal up, so I don't have to run back and forth at least. I have that taken care of. And Silcoon's actually not doing too bad by itself. I didn't have to switch anything in. So that's good. That way it gets more experience upon each opponent it defeats. Anyway, last time I had left you guys off talking about what schedule I might come up with. Well, I did decide to settle on a schedule, as I said, about Monday through Thursday, one video each day. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it that way. That will complement the side LP pretty well. If something does change midway through the LP, I'll let you guys know that as well. Okay, can we initiate a double battle here? Possibly. Well, I might have to do it with the other two instead. But yeah, if you get it so that two trainers look at you at the same time, you can initiate a double battle. And he only has a Geodude, so he's not that threatening. We'll go ahead and bring out Nigel, because we haven't seen him for a while. I do need to get some of these Pokemon leveled up a little bit more, though, before the next gym. We're not behind in terms of leveling up, I guess, but we do need to be prepared, I'll put it that way. Because the next gym can actually be a bit tricky. If you thought the first one, which I doubt most people think the first gym is really tough. I mean, Nose Pass is a bit of a challenge, but it's not making... It didn't make the gym that hard, I'll put it that way. And I did not initiate a double battle, because he looked away right at the last second. So no double battle. Of course that wouldn't happen. I'd like to have gotten this done quicker, but alas. But anyway, like I was saying, the next gym can be a bit tricky, so we'll have to get ready for that. So I'd like to get everyone leveled up equally. Probably around 15 or so for each Pokemon. Some Pokemon I'm actually going to bench when I do get to the next gym because, well, some of them aren't that great for what's coming up next. It's mainly a type matchup, and finally Silcoon leveled up to 10. So that means it's going to evolve here. We have one more Geodude to face, though. We can take it out pretty quickly, though, with another water gun, which Nigel will do right now. Okay. And Nigel leveled up, too, so that works out good. And learned Wing Attack, yes. We need that for the next gym. We actually do need that move. That'll help out very well. So yes, Wingull, as well as Silcoon, who is evolving now, actually. So we're gonna get a beautiful butterfly. Combine those two words together, though, and you have... Beautifly. That is a nice combination of words, though, I must admit. And Beautifly is going to learn Absorb, but we've already got 4 moves, so let's get rid of an old move. We're just going to get rid of... we'll get rid of Harden. I didn't have plans to keep it permanently, but... well, you know. String Shot would have been the other option, I guess, if I absolutely had to get rid of another... or, you know, another move at this time. That'll come pretty soon, though. We will be doing that. Okay, we got Shroomish. And we finally have Beautifly to start fighting on its own. Its strengths have pretty much gone up now. And we poison Shroomish, that's good. Poison moves aren't Beautifly's forte, though. Beautifly is bug and flying. So, just keep that in mind. The sad thing about Beautifly, though, as far as bug moves go, leveling up, it doesn't actually get a good bug move until much later on. It does eventually learn Silver Wind, but I think that takes a while, actually, until it gets that move. As a matter of fact... well, I guess I should pick a move and stop dawdling here. But yeah, Beautifly doesn't get a good bug move until much later on. Silver Wind is the move that it gets, and I don't think that's until level 34, I think? I'm pretty sure it's level 34. An effect spore had to happen, so now we're paralyzed. Absorb, fortunately, does not do hardly anything to us. And we took out Shroomish. I am going to have to switch Beautifly, though, because it's taken quite a beating here. Low tab would have been good, but alas... we gotta switch. Nigel will do it, though. It just learned Wing Attack, so we finally have a flying move for it to utilize. I think it's the first time I've actually used this move in this LP, actually. Yeah, it's a decent move for early on. There are better flying moves out there, but Wing Attack's not bad to have early on. Anyway. No thank you. Who are you, dude? Roar! What's going on? I was digging the tunnel without any tools when some goon ordered me out. That tunnel's filled with Pokemon that react badly to loud noises. We actually did just see it. You can tell by the hint he gives here. They could cause an uproar. That's why we stopped using heavy equipment for tunneling. I'm worried that the goon will do something stupid and startle the Pokemon into an uproar. Yeah, knowing him, he probably will. Okay, I better switch, though. Let's bring out Coolio, since... Coolio's actually almost ready to evolve soon, so... we'll bring him out for a bit. We can get a couple items, though. There's an X Special laying on the ground right here. And we just recently got the Stone Badge, so that means we can cut now. I actually don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I thought maybe there was an item hidden in there. I guess not. But we just passed by a tree here. We can go ahead and cut it. There's a lot of trainers on this route, by the way. So we will definitely be seeing that. Yes, our bag has many pockets to let us sort our items out very well. But anyway, if you come here, you can engage in a double battle. And both of them apparently love Pokemon's fur. Maybe they're secretly furries. That's something to think about. We've got Coolio and Gex, though, to handle the job. It's always them that I send out when a double battle occurs, I notice. Let's try out Nature Power. I have no idea what it's going to do, but it's worth a shot. And we use Quick Attack on Zigzagoon. Okay, Nature Power turned into Swift. So we actually attacked both Pokemon thanks to that move. Not bad. Oh, it's going to use Absorb on me. It would. Okay, I'm going to use Nature Power again, because that actually helped a good bit. The Lady Sarah used Full Restore. Of course. Well, I'm glad he used Quick Attack again, then. Okay, we're going to use another Swift move. Thanks to Nature Power. Yeah, nature power will change depending on what location you're at. For grass, I think it depends on the actual like terrain of the area. Like if it's grassy or if you're on like a mountain or something, the move will change depending on the type of environment you're in, basically. So that's just something I want to point out. And they got one more Pokemon to send out. Poochyena, of course. I probably should use Absorb here, just to restore some HP. With Gex, I mean. Because Coolio's still doing good on its own. There we go, got some HP. I can't tell, but I think there's like a tiny sliver that's like not restored on Gex. Maybe I'm wrong, I just can't tell by looking at the screen though. Maybe it is full, I'm not sure. Zigzagoon has a tiny sliver though, of being alive. One more nature power coming up though should finish them. Yeah, the reason that Coolio's been sometimes going first, if you forgot, or didn't hear it in the last video, I gave Lotad the Quick Claw item. Oh, and Gex is up to level 15. Gex is about ready to evolve too, actually. One more level, it will be evolving. As a matter of fact, since it's at level 15, I might just switch it so that... Well, I wasn't expecting to go in a double battle either, but I'm going to switch it so that I can kind of pace it a bit better as far as who's getting experience at this time. You mussed up my Pokemon's fur! You ruined my hairdo, too! I have to call my stylist now. Yeah, you do that. My life of luxury affords me all that I could possibly desire. However, when it comes to Pokemon, my wealth has no meaning. That's right. And we can get some items around here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and switch you, though. I'm gonna bring out, I think, Merlin, aka Ralts. And we can keep moving on if we cut some more trees here. Oh, that's right. You can do another double... Or maybe you can't, I'm not sure. I thought maybe you could do another double battle, but I think I messed it up. Oh well. We'll just do one battle at a time. Oh, and he's got a Ralts too. Oh, but Lotad knows Astonish. So that works out well. And we flinched it too. So that was quick work right there. Okay, Coolio made it to 14, ready to evolve. And we defeated the school kid here. Anyways, Lotad, aka Coolio, is ready to transform as well. We've actually seen a couple evolutions in this video, that's not bad. I know I'm not really progressing with the plot, but oh well. We got Lombre now. And Lombre will evolve one more time, but we actually can't evolve it by leveling it up. We actually need an item called a water stone. Once we get that, it can evolve one more time, and then that's it. As soon as it does evolve, though, it will stop learning new moves. Because a lot of Pokemon that evolve with stones, for some reason, are like that. So you gotta think carefully before you evolve them early. If you know, you just gotta say to yourself, are the moves more important, or can I just use TMs and evolve it early? Or HMs, for that matter. In this case, Lombre, when it evolves... By the way, it evolves into Ludicolo, I guess I could go ahead and tell you that. Ludicolo can still learn certain moves via TMs and HMs, and with HMs, Surf's a good one, actually. So you got that to keep in mind. Okay, moving on. I don't know if there is anything else down here or not. Like a hidden item. There might be. Yes, there is indeed a super potion. So I'm glad I checked. They wouldn't just put a tree there for no reason. Okay, well... we got another one here. And we also got some berries here. Pineapple berries. A lot of these berries that we'll start to encounter, by the way. In addition to having health effects, like to cure status ailments or HP, some of them will actually just be plain berries that only serve as ingredients for Pokeblocks. If I'm not mistaken, it's Pokeblocks for this one. I sometimes get Pokeblocks and Poffins mixed up. I think Poffins is 4th gen now. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. If I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments. I don't care. But we can get an Ether here. And, let's go ahead and keep moving on. Okay, stop running into the bush, would you? Wow! Okay, sorry about that. That could have been taken the wrong way, though. Anyway, moving on here. Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar, Pico! So yeah, we gotta find this guy's Pokemon here in Rust Turf Tunnel. The only wild Pokemon you can find here is Wishmer. I will go ahead and tell you that right now. That's all that you'll find here, nothing else. So, as we see, we have just run into another one here. Let's see if we can actually catch one this time. Unlike the last time. Oh, and it's female this time. That's fine now. We can use some females. Wow, that was pretty close. Right down to the tiny bit it could possibly get to. Can't get much better than that. Okay, let's use a Pokeball here. I even caught, earlier, as you've seen, I caught the Abra with that Premier Ball. Of all things, you know. So that was actually pretty appropriate for the occasion, I guess. Since Premier Balls are for special occasions. That was worth celebrating, though. Okay, Wishmer. Its cry equals a jet plane in volume. It inhales through its ear canals. Because of this system, it can cry continually without having to catch its breath. Well, isn't that something? Okay, yes, we are going to give it a nickname, and I'm going to call it Lola. As in Lola Bunny from the Looney Tunes show. Oh, and speaking of which, I'm sure some of you already know this, but they actually did a revival of the Looney Tunes recently. Getting interrupted by another Wishmer. I'll just leave it in. We can take it out in probably 2 hits, I think. But as I was saying, the Looney Tunes have recently gotten a revival. It's actually called The Looney Tunes Show, and it's on Cartoon Network now. It wasn't, it's kind of new. It happened last year when they revived it. But there's still some new episodes that they're showing, so if you don't know anything about it, you can always look it up, too. But it airs on Cartoon Network at different times of the day. But check it out if you like Looney Tunes. But anyway, that's where Lola Bunny came from. And we find a Pokeball here, and if we just hurry on over here, we can find the Team Aqua member, who backs up before actually taking on us. And they're talking like a pirate, too. Well, it makes sense, considering Team Aqua. And yeah, the insignia. Kinda looks like a skull. Or, yeah, it is kind of a skull, actually. I don't really know how to describe that, though. I think I'll switch Cooley. Well, no. Yeah, okay. I could make up my mind there. But I do want to switch. We'll just go ahead and bring out Nigel. And I see my Zigzagoon's holding another item. I'll have to make sure to take that out once the battle ends here. Okay, what do I want to use? I guess Wing Attack. Since that's my strongest move for the time being. Unless, of course, my special attack's higher than attack, but, you know. Wing Attack's doing good, though, so I'll just stick with it. And just like that, wapow, it's taken care of. Urgh, my career in crime comes to a dead end. You got that right. This is plain not right. The boss told me that this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devon. You want it back that badly? Take it. We finally got the Devon goods back. Or Devon, whatever you want to call it. And we also found this old dude's Pico, as he likes to call it. We called ours Nigel. Anyway, this gentleman's actually really important. He's Mr. Briny. If you remember, there was a cottage earlier that we just passed on Route 104. Well, he happens to own that cottage. As he says, you can find him by the sea near the Petalburg Woods. And he's going to take his Pico and leave. Now, we can't go any further because these rocks are in the way. So, we're kind of stuck. We do have to turn around and go back. It's a rugged rock, but a Pokemon may be able to smash it. Okay, sorry about that. I was at a different spot because I actually ran into 3 wild Wishimers there in that cave. I couldn't believe I kept running into them so much. But anyway, we go back out. We can go back in this house now, since it's opened up. To get to Verdanturf without using this tunnel, you'd have to cross the sea to Dewford, sail on to Slateport, then travel through Malville. So yeah, you gotta go through 3 cities, pretty much, or towns, to actually get around to Verdanturf. Otherwise, you go through that tunnel, but it's been blocked off. And as this guy says, they stopped digging in there with machines because it was interrupting the Pokemon there. And as this guy here says, there's someone who's actually trying to dig through little by little without using machines. So yeah, there was someone that's just trying to get through, bit by bit. I think it's this guy here, actually. Yes, it is. He says I can go back to digging. It's him right there. Yeah, he wants to get to Verdanturf badly, but instead of going the long way, he's going to try to dig his way through. What do I want to do? I'll just go ahead and cut through the bushes. I know. You can interpret that a different way. But, it beats running into a bunch of wild Pokemon and having to cut every 5 seconds, basically. That way we can get through here quicker. Just like that. As I was saying, I could have found a Skitty, but that was not a Skitty, so I'm just gonna forget it. But we can talk to, this dude here who we'd seen earlier in Petalburg Wood and give him back the Devon goods. And he gives us another Great Ball. Seems like he likes to provide us with our ways of catching more and more Pokemon. But anyway, this is the Devon Corporation's 3rd floor. Our president's office is on this floor. Anyways, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. And by the way, that parcel you got back for us, could I get you to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport? It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, could I count on you to do that for me? Well, that's right. Could you wait here a sec? But yeah, he's gonna give us a task to do here. Our president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. So, we're gonna talk to the president. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. On the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. So yeah, not only do we have to deliver a package, we have a letter to send as well. So now we pretty much have an excuse to go, find a way to get to Dewford. But anyway, he gives us a Pokénav. The device is called a Pokemon Navigator, or Pokénav. Indispensable tool for any trader on adventure. It has a map of the Hoenn region, and you can also check the locations of Dewford's Slateport on it. And Team Magma and Aqua, which we have not encountered Team Magma yet, I believe have been making trouble far and wide. So yeah, we're going to have to watch as we go out. And he took the liberty of healing us right here and there, so that was nice. Okay, he didn't have anything else to say. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and make our way. We do have to get to Dewford. Okay, I'm thinking one of these guys... if you talk to one of these people, I believe they actually give you something else, but I'm not sure which one it is. And that guy says he can resurrect Pokemon from fossils. So that's something we'll have to remember for later, because if you know anything about Pokemon, there's always a tradition of finding a fossil. In most of them, at least. Not all, but most. Okay, I thought one of these guys would have, okay, I guess you just had to step out of the building. So So yeah, this scientist upgraded our Pokénav with a match call, so we can chat with people who've been registered in the Pokénav. Okay, President Stone's been listed in it, so we'll just go ahead and go to it and give him a call. Okay, since you called me, the Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will be registered, so try calling them up too. Good, good. You seem to be quite happy. How could I know that? It's because I'm looking down at you from my office window. Wahahaha! Laughs like Wario. How about that? So yeah, it also says how many battles you had with trainers as well, so that's actually not too bad. It kind of keeps statistical data for you. But anyway, this video is getting pretty long, but there is one other thing I do want to show quick. Well, I believe you do fight trainers here. Well, you're not a trainer, but... Okay, I feel like well, there is an item there. We're on Route 115, by the way. We can't encounter any new wild Pokemon yet, so I'm going to save that for another time to talk about that. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the trainers, too. I thought there was a trainer that you could fight here, but I guess I'm wrong. We can get a Super Potion on the beach here, though. And... is there a hidden item here as well? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm thinking there might be a hidden item here, too, so... doesn't hurt to check the sand out. Sorry if you hear me, like, mashing the button. I'm just trying to see if it's here anywhere. I guess it isn't, though. Okay, I guess there is no item, but, I was just showing Route 115's up here, but there's nothing you can do here for the time being. So we're gonna just go right back to, Rustboro, I guess. But the video's gotten pretty long so far, so I'm gonna end it here. Until then, this is ToadinWonderland, and I'll see you guys back next time with more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. And we're gonna head back to Mr. Bronny's cottage and take it from there. See you guys next time.